You must be thinking that people who commit such big crimes, do they ever get punishment for the karma or deeds by nature? Yes, they get punished for their deeds and that too immediately. Let's see how. Human beings are made up of two types of bodies. One body is physical body and the other body is subtle body. To understand subtle body, you can also say it as memory or mind or soul. Apart from this, there are also five sense organs in our body, that is, eyes, nose, ear, tongue, and skin, due to which the information from outside comes inside and gets stored into our memory. Now, this memory is in our subtle body, which means whatever information we are collecting from outside, it all gets stored in our subtle body through our senses. If we enjoy doing some act, then this also gets stored in the subtle body. And the more number of times we enjoy doing that act, that information gets stored in the subtle body with more depth. And at the time of death, the physical body and the subtle body get separated. The physical body is burned or buried, and only the subtle body remains, which many people also call as soul. Then the subtle body proceeds its journey on the basis of whatever information is stored in it. For example, suppose someone enjoys fighting a lot and he does not have any sensitivity or understanding towards the pain of others in his heart. That is, he is not affected by the pain of others. Then there are high chances of such a person getting the body of an animal or bird so that he can enjoy the fighting spirit as he is enjoying right now in the human body. Not having any sensitivity means no feelings. People who are criminals are mostly insensitive. It means they fall below humanity, and this is why nature does not give them a human body, and that is why they get the body of an animal or a bird. It is a very simple logic. If you fall below humanity, then you will get the body of an animal, and if you remain with the human values, then you will have the opportunity to be born as human again. Nature gives you that thing which you enjoy. Even if nature has to give you any kind of body, either animal or bird. Or we can also say that you have chosen that body which you enjoy. Nature does that which you want. For nature, all bodies are equal. Now it is up to us to see what activity we should do so that we can get a human body again. Everything is dependent on us. Nature, that is God, is very kind. That is why she fulfills all our wishes. This is the law of nature, and it applies to every human being living on this earth, irrespective of his caste or religion. Law of attraction also works on this law. Nature sees your intentions. It works according to that, meaning nature cares what is going on in your heart, and truth cannot be hidden from nature. Whatever wrong a person does, all of it goes through his senses and gets stored in his memory. That is why a person does that act again and again, due to which his memory gets deeper. And in a way, doing a wrong act becomes his habit. And from this habit or memory, it will be decided that which body he will get in his next birth. Most of the people of the Hindu religion know this law of nature. This is the reason why wrong deeds are less in Hindus. But in other religions, these things, that is, the principle of karma, is known only through experience. The justice system gives punishment only to the physical body of the human being. That is why the criminals repeat the crimes again even after serving the punishment. But the actual punishment is given to our subtle body by the nature. That is why before doing any act, we must think about the effect it will have on our memory or on our mind. The law of karma works like this, whether you follow it or not. The law of karma will remain the same for everyone. Those who commit crime feel that they are harming others, but in reality, they are harming their own self. Others will be born again in the human body, but the one who has done the wrong deed can be born as a human or as an animal or as a bird. It will depend on his deed or karma. Therefore, do not even think that there is no punishment for such horrific crimes by nature. Punishment for these crimes is given immediately, and the same person gives punishment to himself by committing the crime. It means we punish ourselves. That means human software keeps all the records of his own deeds or karma, and according to that stored memory only, we get the punishment. Therefore, the justice system of any country will give its justice, but the nature will give its own justice in her own way. Whether the justice system will be able to give the justice properly or not depends on them. But when the nature gives justice, then it takes account of each and every deed